She made it through the first wave. I was floored. I was so thankful. I mean, at least we got to see her a little bit over the summer. But then the second wave, it was just like a matter of time.
These are just some of the faces of Quebec's COVID-19 death toll, hitting a grim milestone, surpassing 10,000, which accounts for just under half of Canada's total deaths from the virus. And families who are living through this trauma say people like Phyllis Engelberg here were not just numbers.
We lost her. I don't want her to be a statistic because, you know, she meant everything to me and my family and she was just a wonderful person. And just because she was older and in a CHSLD doesn't mean she was any less loved or any less important.
Phyllis tested positive on December 1st, was hospitalized and returned to her long-term care home, Maimonides Geriatric Center in Montreal's Côte-Saint-Luc on December 10th. She died on the 13th.
My grandmother, I could handle her dying at 95 if she was sick, if something happened, if she died in her sleep. I could be at peace with that. But to have someone die from COVID, from something that could have not have occurred, that's something that doesn't sit well. It makes it very difficult to swallow. It makes it very difficult to be at peace with.
It's like a trauma that, well, first of all, that we still haven't even processed. Like as a matter of fact, well, I had an aunt in Maimonides who died early on from COVID. And it's just, we're still processing it because she was old, but these people, a lot of the people who died were old, but they were healthy and they had a lot of life in them.
Anetta's father, Harvey, passed away at Maimonides in October during the second wave, not due to COVID, but restrictions playing a factor on his well-being. Her aunt, Molly Rapkin, died from COVID-19 back in June. She was 103.
She still was frustrated that she didn't have her own kitchen to bake and stuff in. Like, she had tons of life left in her, as did many of the people who died. They just were not, you know, there's this saying, it wasn't their time. And a lot of these people, it was not their time. And it makes me sick when you hear like, oh, they were old. You know, it doesn't matter.
The first Quebecer known to have died from COVID-19 was 82-year-old Mariette Tremblay on March 18th, a senior living in a private residence north of Montreal who left behind 18 grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
When you look at the fact that 10,000 people have died, we should realize that this is a big deal, that the cost in terms of human life and human suffering is really unimaginable.
17 more deaths were recorded Monday, just as the province had its lowest COVID-19 case count in months, 853 new daily cases. The same day restrictions were loosened. Non-essential businesses, salons, and museums were reopened province-wide. In red zones, the 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew remains, and in orange zones, only 10% of the province curfew is pushed back to 9:30 p.m., with restaurant dining rooms, movie theaters, and gyms reopening in those areas.
So just because you can go shopping doesn't mean you have to. Just because you can go to a restaurant, depending on where you live, doesn't mean you should. This virus is still around, it's still circulating, it's still making people sick.
It can happen to anyone, and if you're not careful, it could happen to you too. And it's not worth it.
In Montreal, Alicia Rubertucci, City News.